Smoke weed every day.
Cheers, everybody.
Look back, full live.
Cheers, everybody. Fucking up already from the beginning. You know, it's not my fault. They put fucking Sydney Sweeny up in this bitch. The new trailer for Euphoria came out, and it is probably the most perverted, most disgusting piece of fucking trash that has ever been humanly conceived by a perverted fucking mind. Now, I'm pretty sure this was not conceived out of the mind of a straight Christian man. No, sorry, Bob, no. It was not. Definitely a little bit of gay influences and shit. But it gets worse because there's a lot of furries and a lot of like eating dog shit and walking and stepping on dog shit. But then we have this beautiful fucking shit right here. Yeah, I mean, she's even dressed as a baby. I don't know if Harvey Weinstein was in jail, sending in requests for what he wants to see in the new season of Euphoria. But it looks like they definitely nailed it on this next season, fellas. Cheers, everybody!
Look back, full live.
Happy Friday, everybody. You know what it is. Welcome again to the only show that is specifically made for
the boys.
That's right. Cheers. All right, let's get into it. It's been a shitty week, you know. Enough of these titties. I don't want you to get you guys all crazy and shit. The NASA lie continues. We talked about it last week, but these motherfuckers have no shame. No shame at all. Here is our brave astronauts back home from going around the moon and shit, not knowing how to properly explain what they witnessed or fathomed.
When we saw Tiny Earth, people asked our crew what impressions we had. And honestly, what struck me wasn't necessarily just Earth, it was all the blackness around it. Earth was just this lifeboat hanging undisturbingly in the universe. Uh-oh.
So apparently they're fucking talking to her and telling her she's fucking up and she sounds like a retard. And they're telling her she's making a fool out of herself.
I may have not learned, I know I haven't learned, everything that this journey has yet to teach me.
And these are the people we send into space, by the way. The smartest of the smartest. The best of the best.
But there's one new thing I know, and that is planet Earth, you are a crew. Yeah. Thank you.
What do you guys think they told her on her little shit? Makes me wonder. They told her, "You're fucking up, you dumb bitch." Yeah. They keep lying to us, to our faces. I mean, it's right there, man. The people can't even tell you what went down, how it happened. They can't even describe anything they saw because, you know, then they have to tell her, "You sound like an idiot. Just sit down and give the mic to the black guy. You're fucking up, dumb lesbian." And that's basically what's going on here. Fucking shit. But I'm telling you, it is lies. And even our commander-in-chief thinks so. Yeah. Trump posted this soon after they arrived back on Earth. He said, "The light travels fast," he says. Yeah. Posted to Earth. It's a disc. The lies. Because he knows for a fact they never went to the moon. A lie can travel halfway around the world, he says. Fucking shit. Trump is ready to expose everything. And just like we talked about it last week, nobody wanted to believe me, I told you. This was all his fucking plan all along. Cheers, Joker!
Look back. Full live.
Because
Pulling up and heading out to our country. Big, beautiful tankers, and we're loading them up with oil and gas and everything else. And it's a pretty beautiful thing to see. The boats are sailing up and heading out to our country. Big, beautiful tankers, and we're loading them up with oil and gas and everything else. And it's a pretty beautiful thing to see.
the world was hungry for oil, and they no longer could get it from the Strait of Hormuz, just like I said. Cheers, you motherfucker!
Look back. Full live.
Merkaba, you fucking... And Joko, cheers! What did we say? I told you last week this was gonna happen. Exactly what was gonna happen. They're gonna need oil from somewhere. Who has all the oil right now? America. Look at this. Look at all the traffic that was going in through the Gulf of Mexico. We made so much money it was ridiculous. And then Trump took it a step further. He decided to say, fuck you, Iran.
Now the Iranian oil blockade is probably the knockout punch. The Iranians are trying to outlast us. The longer the war goes on, the longer their regime can hold off a revolution.
Trump went and blocked the Strait of Hormuz. He says, all right, you don't want to let us take oil out, and we're not going to let you take nothing out for your friends.
But their economy is experiencing a crippling depression. This blockade's costing the regime almost $400 million a day. That's $13 billion a month. Plus, the Iranians can only store oil for about 2 weeks before they have to start shutting off wells.
They were shitting themselves. The whole world, even China, was getting oil from us. This all happened in the beginning of the week, by the way. It's pretty crazy. Trump. I gotta just show you this interview. They didn't even explain it. Listen to the man talk.
Have you been negotiating a lot all day? I mean,
Yeah.
Is that why your voice is hoarse?
I've been screaming at Iranians all day, yes. A little bit of a laryngitis because of my scream. I've been screaming at Iranians.
So the
You know why?
Iran leadership
You know why?
you're screaming at?
You know why? Because that's the only thing they understand. They don't understand being nice. They understand the way I have to do business. I treat all people differently.
The president's greenlighting.
Look back. Full. Look back. Full live.
That's the only thing they know how to talk, man. You gotta scream at these motherfuckers, Trump says. That's the only way to talk to them. You're just gonna scream off the top of your lungs. And that's what he was doing all week long. Screaming at these motherfuckers. You better open the Strait of Hormuz, you motherfuckers. Well, guess what? This morning, the motherfuckers caved in.
For a reason. The Iranian foreign minister, who seems to be really the guy in charge, or at least publicly for Iran, just fired this off in a post on X, and I'm going to read it for you now. In line with the ceasefire in Lebanon, the passage for all commercial vessels through Strait of Hormuz is declared completely open for the remaining period of ceasefire on the coordinated route as already announced by Ports and Maritime Organization of the Islamic Republic of Iran. So on that news, The stock market is flying through the roof. That opens in 28 minutes, so we'll watch that. Now, while this is happening, the U.S. has brokered a 10-day ceasefire in the...
So now the Strait of Hormuz is open for business, they say. And traffic is still a little iffy. If you guys notice here, live update. They're scared to go through the center. They're all kind of going through the edge and going around this little island and then sticking to the outer edge of the land. Everybody's scared. They don't know if there's gonna blow up or what the fuck. Is Trump lying? They're saying, "Cheers, Rose."
Woke Pack. Full live.
Quite frankly, I would be scared too. I wouldn't trust Trump saying, "Oh, it's over. Don't worry. You can go and take the oil." Then you go get blown the fuck up by Israel or some shit. So it's a little iffy right now. I don't know. I know the cost of the barrel of the gallon went down per barrel. I think the barrel used to be at $112. It has gone down to $90 now. I have yet to see a drastic change in gasoline. The last time I pumped gas, it was $4. Of course, I still have a half a tank left, so I don't know what gas is like right now. You all can tell me if you've seen it decrease within the last day, because all of this shit has literally gone down just today. Cheers, today!
Woke Pack. Full live.
Thank you motherfuckers for being here. You know what it is. Oh my god. Oil is down, the price, and the stocks market is up.
A sense of what the Iranians were going to say about this, but it was just they were looking at everything that happened. I mean, we've talked about this, I peeked in right before this hit, and I think that this just shows that Trump won. Trump won, and the Arab nations won. The Arab nations with which we've been united since his first term won as well, because they saw Iran as the main enemy. Iran lost. China lost big time. They were losing money. They didn't want to switch to another supplier because they'd have to pay a lot more. The EU lost because they didn't pitch in to help at all with this. And I think Democrats lost, the one who were just totally over the top, saying there's no way this is going to... The blockade was a brilliant move by Donald Trump. That united the United States with China. It united the United States with the EU that didn't have enough jet fuel, for goodness sakes, because of the block.
In the end, you may prove to be right with everything you said. However, the war is not over. Just a couple caveats here. The blockade stays, which means Iran could continue to be starved of financial money.
Yeah. Trump says the Chinese are fucking happy, even though they lost billions of dollars in oil, and now they have to make a deal with us to get the oil because they're sure as fuck not going to get it from Iran anymore. But yes, according to Trump, here in the next week or two, he's going to go over there and meet Jada Pinkett himself and give him a big old fat hug. And that's coming straight out of the motherfucker's mouth. Aw, yeah.
Woke Pack. Full live.
So, yeah. We're good with the Chinese, according to Trump. But, one visit from that motherfucker could change the world. So we'll see what happens. If you ask me, I don't think the Chinese are happy at all. In fact, the Chinese are pissed off and they're up to no good. And nobody's paying attention, but they've been up to no good this whole goddamn time. All right? Ever since Obama and Biden, all these motherfuckers, all right, they've been coming in here, the goddamn Chinese. They can bring their women in here, but the motherfuckers bring in their spies and the motherfuckers with the computers and all the nerds and shit. And they're the ones fucking up our infrastructure. You think I'm lying? Listen to this shit. The Chinese have begun infiltrating and attacking. We no longer have to worry about fucking ISIS and Hamas and shit. Now we have to worry about the goddamn Chinese. In fact, they're already here.
At 2, we're half past the hour, a possible biological lab inside a Las Vegas home, now under investigation. A federal investigation. Agents seizing vials of unknown liquids and probing a potential link to a Chinese national accused of running a similar lab in California that held deadly pathogens. Our senior national correspondent William Lajeunesse is reporting live on this out of Los Angeles for us. Hello, William.
Well, Sandra, two amazing things about this story. One,
by the way, look at this woke as fuck motherfucker motherfucker. Oh, yeah.
Woke as fuck.
That's a nice tie. That's a nice tie.
The man who owns that Vegas lab, he's a Chinese scientist linked to the CCP, is and has been in jail the last 3 years.
An ex-con communist linked to the Chinese Communist Party, led in by Joe Biden's fucking everyone come into the country and do whatever the fuck you want policies.
Secondly, the lab is not an FDA licensed facility, but it's in a house.
Government funded, by the way, by your tax dollars, you dumbasses.
In Vegas, raided Saturday morning by the FBI, SWAT pulling out boxes of what police believe are hazardous biological agents and pathogens normally found in...
He was injecting mice and fucking pigeons with all these viruses. He was going to release them into the air, COVID and malaria and herpes and AIDS and shit.
A secure university or industrial lab with airlocks designed to prevent an outbreak.
Almost immediately, investigators observed multiple refrigerators, a freezer, and other laboratory-type equipment.
You know, social fucking sick, disgusting animals and hybrids in there.
Along with numerous bottles and jugs containing unknown liquid substances.
So the Vegas lab, according to police, belongs to 62-year-old Zhu Baiju, a Chinese national, and a fugitive who also goes by the alias David He. He was arrested in 2023 for manufacturing unlicensed medical devices and lying about unapproved HIV and pregnancy test kits that he was selling. He also...
Shit, bro. And somehow that guy has not been in jail because, you know, it's California and you can't get in trouble, California, if you're an illegal immigrant and are doing bad things.
Also operated this illicit biolab in an abandoned warehouse in Reedley, California, where investigators found thousands of...
Abandoned. He wasn't even paying rent or electricity. Everything was free for him because apparently California, you can just go into an abandoned building and just set up shop.
Vials of blood and tissue, 1,000 genetically engineered mice designed to carry the COVID virus, and CDC test.
Oh, son of man, you're crazy talking shit. Look at that. He just said he had mice genetically engineered to fucking release viruses on everybody.
Did show the vials contained HIV, COVID, hepatitis, herpes, and malaria. Police arrested Zhu, and he's been in jail ever since. Vials contained HIV, the COVID virus, and CDC test did show the vials contained HIV, COVID, hepatitis, herpes, and malaria. Police arrested Zhu, and he's been...
They arrested Zhu. This motherfucker was using the code name Jew. Coincidence? I think not. Cheers, everybody! Welcome back to the only show that's strictly for the boys.
For the boys.
Cheers, Mr. Groove!
Woke pack. For live.
And to answer your question, why am I so angry? Because I fucking woke up today. God damn it. Cheers, everybody. Yes, my friends. They're here. And they ain't going away. And they're already attacking us. Oh, son of man. One Fox News about an old man who was just sick and demented, and there's a lot of good illegals that are here in the country and that are making the country better. You can't judge all of them by one illegal Chinese immigrant who was a convict and a scientist linked to the Communist Chinese Party. I guess I can't. You're right. You're absolutely right. Thanks for calling me out, friend. Oh, yeah? Well, what do you explain about this?
Tonight we tell you about the latest in a string of incidents involving Chinese nationals and concealed biological materials tied to U.S. research institutions. A graduate assistant at a major university has pleaded guilty to secretly smuggling bacteria into the country by hiding it inside a shipment labeled as women's underwear.
Woke as fuck.
Get details tonight from senior correspondent Eric Shawn in New York.
Yo Wang Xiang was a PhD researcher in the biology department at Indiana University in Bloomington. He was here on a student visa, first issued in April of 2023, but pled guilty last week to illegally bringing in biological pathogens from China. Authorities say he admitted he was a member of the Chinese Communist Party, and investigators say he was connected to a Chinese government-related biolab, all while living in the Midwest for the last 3 years.
For the last 3 years, Mr. Joe Biden.
Court papers say someone in China sent Xiong a package to his apartment near the university labeled as women's underwear. But the FBI was suspicious because the shipment came from a Chinese scientific company, and it turned out the box contained E. coli DNA samples. E. coli can make people seriously ill, especially children and adults over 65.
You hear that? You hear that? That's like 2 or 3 of you right there, motherfuckers. This is dangerous. This concerns each and every one of us. You know, they could have put E. coli in your fish, your chicken, or your fucking lettuce at your fucking fast food restaurant, these motherfuckers. I seen a couple of those motherfuckers, they working down there in the fucking Chinese food buffet. I'll tell you one thing, I ain't never gonna eat there again.
You could certainly utilize biological material, genetically modified material brought into our country that could pose a risk to our health or our economy. Absolutely could.
The special agent in charge of the Indianapolis FAA office that made the case, Timothy O'Malley, calls Chinese biosmuggling a threat to national security.
In this case, we were fortunate it did not happen, but this problem is not an isolated problem.
Xiong was sentenced to 4 months in jail but got time served.
4 months in jail for practically almost killing our entire population here in the United States. Because the virus spreads and it's ongoing. Oh. It's fucked up. It's fucked up what's going on. No one gives a shit. A lot of weird shit. So much weird shit that apparently no one had noticed that 10, and by the way, this is an old report. 10 because as of this morning, it has now been moved up to 14. 14. And I'll let him finish what he's asking the hottie, Carolyn Levitt.
There are now 10 American scientists who have either gone missing or died since mid-2024. They all reportedly had access to classified nuclear or aerospace material. Is anybody investigating this to see if these things are connected?
I've seen the report, Peter. I haven't spoken to our relevant agencies about it. I will certainly do that and we'll get you an answer. If true, of course, that's definitely something I think this government and administration would deem worth looking into. So let me do that for you.
Let me do that for you. I've read the report. It sounds suspicious. I don't know if you guys seen that show on Netflix. It's called The 3-Body Problem. It's fucking badass. They're filming the 2nd season. They're gonna fuck it up, by the way. They're fucking it up. Don't even bother. Don't even bother watching the 1st season. But anyways, that's what happens in that show. Fucking scientists starts going missing all over the world, and what's happening is the aliens are coming on here and trying to make us dumb and shit because they don't want us to find out technology and how to destroy them and shit before they get here to invade us. This is very suspicious. I always suspected Carolyn Levitt being of the draconian bloodline. I'm just saying. Very suspicious. But apparently she didn't stay quiet. She actually brought it up to the president, and President Trump had to say something about it too.
Missing scientists with access to classified stuff, nuclear material, aerospace, they've all gone missing or turned up dead in the last couple months. Based on what you've been briefed, what do you think is happening here, and do you think that this is connected or totally random?
Well, I hope it's random, but we're going to know in the next week and a half. I just left the meeting on that subject, so pretty serious stuff, but we're going to be hopefully, I don't know, coincidence, if you whatever you want to call it, but some of them were very important people, and we're going to look at it over the next short period.
Hopefully. Hopefully, it's a coincidence, you know, kind of like the magic bullet. It hit him on the side and then did a 380 flip and hit the guy on the shoulder and then went through his head. Something like that. Some weird explanation. Don't worry about it. Look, hey, look it over here. Look it over here. Forget about this other thing. Look it over here, babies. Yeah. Look, motherfuckers. These guys could have figured out that maybe the world isn't round and we didn't go to the moon or can't even go to space. We're trapped in a dome. And they're taking him out. I'm just saying. There's some weird, funny shit going on. And we can't even trust the people that are in charge to tell us of what's really going on. This is bad. This is really bad, folks. Oh, my God. This is prophetic. It's end of times. I keep saying, nobody believes me. I'll send a man. You're crazy. You think you're Jesus Christ. Look, motherfucker, I don't think I'm Jesus Christ at all. I'm quite the opposite. But let me tell you one thing. This is prophetic and biblical. Oh, you don't believe me? It's happening already. The demons are getting punished. Those who deny he who came before them. They're getting punished right now. Tens of thousands of bees, it says, are swarming all over Israel all of a sudden. Just started attacking fucking all the stores, the Gucci's and your fucking Starbucks and your Goyim burgers and all that shit you motherfuckers eat over there in Israel. Bees were everywhere. Now, I ain't gonna lie, you did kind of get a little suspicious because some of these bees specifically ended up in military bases and airports and installations. And god damn it, the fucking page I had here doesn't exist because they took it down. But the bees, I'm telling you, were all over the place. They were on the airplanes where the jet engines were, all of them gathering up on there. And shit. So right now, there's some kind of a media block in Israel because they don't want you to see that maybe Iran is finding loopholes around this little peace treaty with Trump. And they said, all right, we can't bomb the fucking Zionists with our bombs and our drones, but you didn't say anything about bees, Trump. We can send bees to the motherfucking Iranians and shit. And I think maybe, that might be something that's going on. I don't know. Maybe it's God. And this is biblical. More biblical than you would even know. Yes, I know. We'll get into that in a little bit. Trump is in a little holy war with the Pope. Hey, to be honest with you, I mean, it's bullshit. It's another distraction because, quite frankly, everybody knows the Pope has nothing to do with America. And America has nothing to do with the Pope. The Pope was born and raised in America, but that don't mean a fuck about him running the country. All he's running is the fact that he's the motherfucker. He's running the motherfucking syndicate that's collecting the gold around the world. And the motherfuckers make sure they don't go to jail for molesting children. That's his job, all right? It has nothing to do with what Trump's doing. It's totally different. That's why there's a separation of church and state. But there is something funny going on because the Pope apparently is trying to unite the goddamn religions. Yeah. Oh, and here, Reader's Digest, Twitter, let me state the facts because Son of Man is lying. This is a ceremony. It involves meetings and speeches. The signing of the Golden Book is an honor, and it's standard. It's a tradition. It's not a treaty or agreement. All right? Oh, yeah. You have a guy who pledges his life to Christ now signing a book to the motherfuckers that hate you know what I'm saying? Like, they're saying, like, fuck you. And this guy's all like, all right, I'll sign it too. Fuck you to my followers. You fucking idiot. Now, me, I'm not Catholic. I might have been raised Catholic. I wasn't in a house full of Catholic, but ever since I was little and I was sitting there every Sunday, I was forced to go there every Sunday like a goddamn fucking slave. And I gotta tell you the truth, man. That shit was bullshit. That religion is the devil. That's all I'm gonna say. And so is the Muslims. They're not any better. They're fucking crazy. All these motherfuckers that believe in fucking killing over fucking God are fucking devils. Fuck you. That's all I'm gonna say. He's citing a Muslim book. Let me cite the Muslim book in faith. Because now all the Islams are part of the fucking Roman Catholic Empire. And we all worship the devil, is what he says. Fuck you. This is prophetic times. This is happening. You don't believe this prophetic? Look at this post by our own president that drove everyone mad. God damn it.
Woke Pack. Full live.
God damn it! Wow. And I don't know if you noticed it, because everybody was saying about it. Everybody's saying, oh, look, the devil's over there with horns, 3 horns on his head, an angel. And that's not Jesus, and that's not God, and it is the devil. Yeah, it does kind of look like Sauron from Lord of the Rings and shit. Yeah.
Woke Pack. Full live.
Man, this guy, you know that people were gonna call this out. I mean, this was a matter of like seconds. As soon as he posted this, everyone went nuts. The internet went wild. And then on Monday, because he posted this on Sunday and shit. And then on Monday, they asked him about it. This motherfucker says the most trollish thing in the world.
Did you post that picture of yourself depicted as Jesus Christ?
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor, and had to do with Red Cross as a Red Cross worker there, which we support. And only the fake news could come up with that one. So I just heard about it, and I said, how did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better, and I do make people better. I make people a lot better. As an example, the 11,000, I understand your husband's going through treatment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's
He
going
has
through
cancer.
some very serious cancer treatment, so
Yes, sir.
this goes a long way.
Yes, sir. It sure does.
Alright, it's a bunch of bullshit. That lady's a paid actress. I'm not gonna get into it, but trust me, she's a paid actress. Anyways, this guy don't give a fuck, man. Oh, that was Jesus? No, I thought I was a doctor working for the Red Cross. Take that, take that, take that. This guy don't give a fuck.
Woke Pack. Full live.
Every post, every fucking post he does, every fucking shit he fucking just comes out, and all he does is basically push you, turn you around, push you, bend you over, and then he goes, take that, take that, take that. And guess what? You do. You fucking do, motherfucker. Cheers.
Woke Pack. Full live.
This guy's fucking nuts. You don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He's a different kind of president, you know. Oh my God. It's coming, my friends. It's getting worse out there. Wars. Trump not giving a fuck, saying he's Jesus. But there's worse things coming. The aliens. You'll believe me? Listen to this fucker who is now saying this.
Remember, I recently directed the Secretary of War. How good is Pete Hegseth doing, by the way? To begin releasing government files relating to UFOs and unexplained aerial phenomena. And I figured this was a good crowd because I know you people, you're really into that. I don't know if I am, but so I'm pleased to report today, I thought I'd save it for this crowd because you're a little bit out there, you know, a little bit, that this process is well underway, and we found many very interesting documents, I must say, And the first releases will begin very, very soon, so you can go out and see if that phenomena is correct. You'll figure it out. Let me know. Let me know. But we've had a lot of questions. It's something that really captivates the mind. There's no question about it. With you, as you remember, I recently.
They're gonna start releasing UFO files. And you know what he says? Well, you know, it's not my cup of tea, but some of you like this. I know the truth, and I'm not impressed by these aliens because they don't like money or gold. And technically, I'm better than them because they don't know about commerce and shit. But I guess if you guys like them, I guess we'll show them to you finally. After 70 years of fucking lies. After thousands of years of interactions and possibly millions of years of fucking being here on the planet way before we were even conceived. We'll show them to you. Coming this summer. That's right. Steven Spielberg even has a movie out about it. It's called Disclosure Day or some shit. It's all coinciding. This is not a coincidence. Son of Man is not crazy. This is right there in front of your face, you dumbasses. Just remember that. It's coming. Trump don't give a fuck. He's ready to expose it all. The Epstein files, the UFOs, the moon is not real. There ain't no space. The earth is flat. Alright? We're in a dome. This is all a dream. He's gonna say it. He don't give a fuck. He's a different person. Into hosting an event at the White House. And not only that, he's making them pay for it.
We're paying the entire bill on all of this. We're paying the entire bill on all of this. Everything that you're seeing. Not $1 of taxpayer money will go into this. And this is the UFC's gift to the 250th birthday of America. And I think one of the myths that I would like to crush is, I don't care if you're far right, far left, right down the middle, wherever you sit politically, because everybody sits somewhere politically these days. This isn't about politics. This is about the United States. You know, what this country is about, how it was built, where we all came from. If you love America, you're going to love this event. It has nothing to do with politics. We just happen to be in the White House lawn, and the President of the United States will be there.
There you go. It's happening, my friends. And for those of you who are into it, you know goddamn well we're going to be here on May 16th to watch Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano bounce around and sweat because they ain't going to beat the shit out of each other. I'm sorry, they're not. But for sure, we're going to be here to see Ronda Rousey and her fucking no-tit chest. God damn it, look at Gina Carano. Man, fuck that. Look at the chick behind Gina Carano. Oh, yeah!
Live.
You know we're going to be watching this shit on our Discord, so just stick around. You know what it is. Yeah. All right. He's a different fucking type of president. One we have never before witnessed in our lives. Not even JFK has ever publicly disgraced the country the way this man has.
She's in great shape. Great shape. Look at her. She's in great shape. Great shape. Look at
Wolfpack live.
She's in great shape. Oh, yeah.
She's in great shape. Great shape. Look at her. You want a picture?
You want a picture, little girl? Oh, yeah.
Come on over here. Is she in good shape or what?
Come over here, baby. Come on over here and take a picture together. Oh, yeah. Joe Biden would have been asking, hey, where's your daughter?
Wolfpack Live.
He's in great shape. He's definitely not a politician. He doesn't give a fuck if you like him or not. If he sees a hottie, he's going to let you know that he's seeing a hottie. In fact, he's gonna definitely let you know, and he's gonna make sure she knows it as well.
Live.
This is not AI, by the way.
I hope you get that tattoo. Take that tattoo.
Get the tattooed, bitch.
Look back. Live.
He's a different kind of president. He's not gonna go up to your little niece or your daughter or your fucking newborn baby and try to fucking caress their hair or sniff their titties. Nah, this guy's gonna sign your 16-year-old niece's fucking titties and shirt and say, yeah, get it tattooed, bitch. Grab him by the pussy.
Live.
Oh my god, this is not AI, man. This actually happened. He's a real person. Is all I'm gonna say. He's not fake at all, bro. That's a real fucking person. God bless him, by the way. What a president, you know. Hey, say what you want, man. At least he's not publicly racist.
Turn around to one guy and say, Barack, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I feel like he should be standing on the right and I should be standing on the left. Hey, you done this look at Barack? Anyway, as I say, you've done good, fella.
Well, you know, I tried.
Does he look like the black president we used to have? Fuck you, Joe Biden, you racist asshole. Oh my god, man. Aren't you glad this guy's no longer president? And by the way, that looks nothing like the guy who was our president. If you look closely at his face, that doesn't even look like the same guy. His eyes are smaller. His cheeks are chunkier and wider. And all of a sudden, he's short. Because Joe Biden was tall as fuck when he was president. He grew because he was short before. What a bunch of ass is all I'm going to say. Just be glad that we have a fucking womanizer, a guy who's not a politician as president. Hey, maybe next time we can have another movie star as the president. You know, The Rock is still an option, but he's too much of a fucking pussy nowadays. And his movies have sucked ass. I don't think I could ever even register to vote just to go vote for Dwayne, the big cock Johnson. And plus, he ruined the WWE storylines by walking away. The dumbass. Anyways. Americans are experiencing hard fucking times. They don't lie. Everyone's affected. Everyone. Not just you and I. Even our brand new youth that are brand new in the workplace, that are brand new to paying bills and buying their own food and basically fending for themselves. It's hard on them, too.
I'm fucking stressed out! I'm fucking stressed!
not be working like this. I work my ass off and I can't even fucking pay bills, bro. And they always say don't compare yourself to others, but I see people going to Coachella and fucking like buying all types of shit, just pointless fuck you money, and I'm over here can't even fucking pay my fucking rent, bro.
Welcome to the real world, little girl. Because guess what? All that shit you see on TV and on Twitter and on Instagram is a fucking lie, you goddamn idiots. Oh my god. All day long, they just look at Twitter or they look at TikTok. And all they see is their celebrities and Justin Biebers and their peoples at Coachellas and all these people pretending on Instagram that they have all this money and all this stupid fucking viral shit. Their brains, they've been programmed to fucking think that if I don't have that life, then my life is meaningless and useless and everything else is crap. Look at her. Look at her. She doesn't even realize that if she lived in another country, not only would she be 10 pounds skinnier because she would be eating less than what she's eating right now, as poor as she claims to be, but she would be raped every night by a different man. Not by choice, by the way, for survival, because she needs money to feed her children. That's right. And here she is crying about it in her Ford Corolla that she probably didn't even pay for. You know, her mom and dad bought it for her and shit. And she lives in a fucking 3-bedroom apartment and she only pays $150 a month of rent because she got 2 other roommates who fucking also pay part of the rent and the bills. So it's not really that much, you know. But, you know, she's freaking out because she smokes weed and drinks all day and does cocaine and parties every weekend, goes spend $300 at the club, and then she understands why she got no fucking money. Fuck these kids. I'm glad that fucking reality is hitting these pussies in the face. Or hitting them in the pussies, actually. Cheers!
Live.
Yeah. And you know what happens to all of us? It happens to all of us. Reality check, right? Life is not MTV that you grew up. Back in the day, there was a channel when we were young. The channel was MTV, and we used to see celebrities and money and all this ass. But then you grew up and you find out life is not like that. That's just shit they make up for the television. These dumbass kids, they think that everything they fucking see on the internet is real. They're fucking dumbasses. But it's getting really hard, though. Because times are getting so hard. Not just on the youth, but also on the less fortunate.
All you can get to drink now is happening, y'all. All you can get to drink now with your food stamps is water. Not eligible. It's happening, y'all. It's happening. What am I gonna drink now? Not eligible. What is going on, man? What we supposed to drink now? Not eligible. Not eligible. All they're giving us is water, guys. I'm at HEB right now, and you can't get nothing to drink besides water.
Woke Pack. Live.
Oh no! They don't want to give me diabetes in a can or a bottle anymore. And now I have to drink the one thing that God intended me to actually be drinking all the time. Whatever shall I do? God damn it! Look at this guy, man. This is the kind of person who is living off your tax dollars. Look at this. You know, because instead of going to get a job or using the little bit of money he saves up to go fucking buy himself some food, he goes and gets himself fucking face tattoos and piercings and shit. And then he goes and buys all the shit he wants, or used to buy all the shit he wanted with your money. Not anymore, motherfucker. Drink tap water just like the rest of us, puss. Oh my God, but the crisis goes both ways, my friends, because now they're recording.
No one's buying sodas. Everything's on sale. Look at that. Sale, sale, sale. No longer. Snap. Meow, meow. That's right. San Antonio.
Oh yeah!
For live.
And it ain't no lie, because 7-Eleven just announced that they're gonna close 600 stores within the next month. Why? Because they're overstocked now in sodas and chips, and no one's buying them anymore. For live. Oh my God, which reminds me, I gotta get my ass to fucking Walmart tomorrow or to the HEB and get some Cokes when they're overstocked. They're on sale right now and I actually have money. Oh yeah! It's pretty crazy, bro. It's pretty crazy. But don't worry, man. The less fortunate are getting relief. Because some of America's multi-billion-dollar corporations are now offering relief for this crisis, my friends. That's right.
To get my kids from food, and look. So I just pull up here to McDonald's to get my kids from food, and look what I see. Now I've been seeing this, people saying it like it's out of town and stuff, but I did not know that it was in Grand Rapids. And I guess it's at every McDonald's. That's crazy. McDonald's is accepted EBT. Well, I guess that's what it is. That is crazy. Look at what other restaurants accept it? I wonder.
Pretty soon it's gonna be Little Caesars, Five Guys at Freddy's or whatever, and Pizza Hut, and everybody's gonna be accepting this shit.
I need to give me some stamps.
You and me both, sister.
Give me some stamps.
Yes, yes. I pay taxes. I think I deserve to have some sort of money given back to me for food every month. That would be a great help, by the way.
So I can be purchasing it on EBT too. Give me.
I want to eat McDonald's.
Some stamps. Where the stamps at? Give me some stamps, y'all. And they can get a big arch with it. Or, you know what? I heard it was certain meals you could buy with it. Yep.
Wow. All right. Well, the president and RFK are not going to allow you to die of diabetes with the government funds. So let's just kill you a different way. By selling you fast food with the government money.
Take that, take that, take that.
This is fucking insane, bro. I mean, this is not even helping people at all, man. You're making children overweight. You're making people diabetic. Unhealthy, genetically engineered food for people to survive on. That's insane. The times are hard, and companies are being affected just as much as the people. So much that they need to continue to find ways to make money. Just like in your local theaters.
You have to check out these popcorn buckets at CinemaCon.
Thank you. Wow.
Because now every goddamn movie will sell you some kind of $49.99 fucking popcorn bucket. And by the way, the refill will cost you $9.99.
It's incredible. We got the Masters of the Universe popcorn bucket. That's actually really sick. Another Masters of the Universe popcorn bucket. We have Minions and Monsters popcorn bucket. Then we have the 25th anniversary Shrek popcorn buckets.
It's bad enough the ticket costs you nearly $20 now. You're taking a family of 5 and shit. That's $100. Then you gotta buy a $40 fucking popcorn bucket for each fucking child and your wife because she thinks she's 5 years old every time you take her to the goddamn theaters and shit and ass. God damn it.
Some more Mortal Kombat buckets.
Well, I want the toy too, Dad, and the other bucket. Look, this bucket's different than this other one. You have to get me that one too and shit.
This is a cup. So how do you drink out of it?
That's a cup. There you go. You want some Coke? Here you go. This is a $60 Coke for you. A plastic fucking cup here.
Right here at the top, there's two, you can pour your soda in here. It's a 44 ounce.
This the whole thing?
Do you guys wash that before you pour the soda in there?
Okay, that's still a lot.
44 ounces.
Here you go. You can have a fucking diabetic shock while you're at the theaters because, this is exactly what your child needs is fucking 150 ounces of fucking sugar during a theater.
That's amazing.
And then when you got your soda in there, you can go in here, grab the straw.
Wow. That's really cool. Okay. So
sir, can you fill it with beer? That's what I want to know.
This one for Masters of the Universe is popcorn, drink, and candy.
I ain't gonna lie, that was badass. That's fucking Castle Grayskull. I wouldn't mind having that shit full of popcorn. I would so buy that. I'm a fucking
That's
nerd.
amazing.
Oh my god, they even have a Skeletor.
Amazing. You can wear that one as a mask. Amazing. Good job.
Yeah, this guy's head's too big. I think mine's probably head too big. My nose for sure wouldn't fit in that shit. Oh, yeah.
Good job, Jenks.
Yeah, get ready for this, man. This is coming. Popcorn buckets are costing a fortune. You're spending all this ass on your children. The tickets are $20. The movies have shitty special effects and shitty actors and a bunch of fucking agendas with non-binaries, gays, transsexuals, and fucking I hate Trump eulogies and shit. It's all in there. It's bad enough that you have to put up with all that ass, but then you also have the wonderful atmosphere at your local theater, by the way. Oh, yeah, so come on down and bring the family. It's going to be a grand old time. $650 later, your night's going to be fucking cut short because the cops and the SWAT team had to come here and intervene.
For live.
Pretty fucking horrible, if you ask me. Oh my god. Alright. Let's keep it going. Look, my friends, it's hard everywhere. Theaters, money, everywhere we go. It's really hard out there. Just want you guys to not forget to just have fun. None of this shit really matters. It doesn't. So, while I say that, I'm gonna run and take a piss real fucking fast. I don't even have music. You know what? I don't have music. No, I don't have music. I don't have music. So I'll just be fucking back. I'll just play the song from the beginning. Hopefully I can piss before the song's over. I'll be right back. We still have a lot of show to go, motherfuckers.
Walk back. Live.
What the fuck, man? Fucking running like lady, eh?
All right. I don't know if I beat the song. Probably not. But anyways, that didn't take that long. I'm pretty fast. Yeah. I didn't even touch my dick. I did it all with my head. I mean, with literally with my head, but I did it with my mind. All right. Anyways, let's keep it going. Remember, none of this matters. Just have fun. Don't take life so serious. God damn it. And for fuck's sakes, people, will you please don't fight or argue with fucking police officers? This should probably happen in California, because I can tell you right now, there ain't no way in hell another cop in another city would pull up with this shit. I mean, all those bitches would have been in handcuffs already, and they would have been in my state, is all I'm gonna say. Damn, that chick in the red tank top, she had some wide hips. Oh, yeah!
Live.
That's what I'm talking about. God damn it!
God damn it!
Why are women crazy? And why are ethnic women crazy? Mexican women are just like this too. I ain't gonna lie. Damn! Look, that chick's titties are falling out, dude. And look, the old man's trying to, and the Asian chicks over there, the Asian chick, they, of course, every time there's a group of black girls, there's one fucking Asian hanging out there. There's always one Asian chick, think she's black, over there hanging out with my sisters. Fuck you. Fucking chinka. That's what I say. Oh my God, man. Please do not fight or argue with police officers. If your friend is going down for something stupid they fucking did, please, by all means, let them go down. Let them go down with it. It's their fucking fault for being stupid. Don't stick up for your friends. Don't fight police officers. Don't be fucking stupid. Oh my God. And also, very important, when you are at work, remember to always be professional in the workplace.
You guys need to be professional pilots.
Meow, 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 meow.
This is why you're still flying RJ. It was funny the first 5 minutes. It's a pretty big Ritalin dose you missed. You guys need need to be professional pilot.
Meow, 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 meow.
This is why you're still flying RJ.
Meow. Meow, meow. Meow.
Oh my god. What a bunch of assholes. So yeah, these are the kinds of people that are flying your planes, the pilots, probably drunk, giving a fuck. Please be professionals at work, but most importantly, just like this, because the lesson is you never know who is listening. So please be professional at work, but most importantly, please be kind to your coworkers. If you're gonna talk shit about somebody, wait until you're off the clock to do it away from everyone, or else something like this might happen. That's all I'm gonna say.
Out of 12, there's 12 flight attendants, individual, never the same flight attendant twice. 11 fucking over-the-top fucking ass fucking homosexuals and a granny. And twice. 11 fucking over-the-top fucking ass fucking homosexuals and a granny. 11 fucking over-the-top fucking ass fucking homosexuals and a granny.
Woke as fuck.
11. I mean, think of the odds of that. I thought I was in Chicago, which was Partyland. After that, it was just a continuous stream of gays and grannies and grandes. Well, I don't give a fuck. I hate 100% of their asses. So, 6 months I went to the bar 3 times. In 6 months, 3 times. Once with the granny and the fag, and I wish I hadn't gone. At the very end with 2 girls, one of them that was probably doable, but we ended up going to the bar and then to the crew room in St. Louis, and all these 2 women wanted to do was one wanted to berate her sister and the other wanted to bitch about her husband. Literally, for 3 hours, me and the FO. When that was done, 2:30 got back to my room. I'm like, why the fuck did I stay up?
Okay, Love is transmitting. Bill, watch what you're saying.
Wolfpack 4 live.
I've made a huge mistake.
This fucking guy, we can all hear what you're saying, you idiots. You're not on the private channel.
Friendly, but they were still mopeds. You know what I mean? I still wouldn't want anyone to know if I had banged them. So, I mean, it was a complete disaster for 6 months.
The other guy is pressing the button. Maybe if he hears me, I'm pressing the burp, 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 burp. He'll stop talking. Fucking idiot.
Now I'm back in Houston, which is easily one of the ugliest bases. I mean, it's all these fucking old dudes.
And Devin, we don't need to hear that.
Houston, SkyWest 6285, we were 195230, and that was not us.
SkyWest 6285, Houston Center, Roger. Climb and maintain, flight level 360.
That was not us.
I've made a huge mistake.
360, SkyWest 6285, and they wonder why airline pilots have a bad reputation.
Shut the fuck up.
Wolfpack 4 live.
Oh my god, man. The guys probably got fired, is all I gotta say. Talk about fucking hanging out with I ain't gonna say the word, and grannies, he was saying. Please be kind to your coworkers, alright? Make sure you say that kind of jargon till after you clock out and you're like on the car on the way home or some shit. What in the fuck is going on is all I'm gonna say about this.
Victim in this case was a woman who was known around the neighborhood for walking her dog. Now, neighbors who live along Battle Forest Drive tell us that they heard multiple gunshots between 6:30 and 7 o'clock this morning. And people we spoke with say they are in disbelief, saying that the woman was always friendly and would wave at them. Earlier today, we saw multiple police cruisers at the scene where the victim's body was found, and later on down the street, officers down the street talking to neighbors. We just spoke with a neighbor who lives across the street from where the shooting happened, and here's what she says she saw.
I looked across the street. It was a lady laying down and a man over her. So I'm running, and my daughter's like, "No!" I get back because we heard shooting. But my instinct was to try to do what I could do to help her. And so after that, we kind of look at each other. He took off going up the street.
Victim in this case was a woman.
Some guy just shot a chick and then started fucking her. That's fucking nuts, bro. Is life real? I don't know. Is God and the devil real? I don't know. Are there crazy people out there? Yes, there's a lot of crazy people out there. Quite frankly, I don't know what's going on. Question is, what are you going to do when the crazy suddenly is in your vicinity? Are you going to sit around, or are you going to act like this high school principal did when this fucking black kid showed up with a gun ready to kill people? And he took a bullet too. The kid shot him in the fucking leg, and the principal held him down. Look, he's crushing his head, holding his arm, and the kid finally lets go of the gun right there. Boom. And the gay assistant, "I got it, sir," comes and gets it. "I got it, sir." Yeah. This guy, 2 days later, even after being shot, he was at the school again already. This is my school. I ain't gonna let no colored kid. Actually, I think that was a white kid. I don't know why I said he was black. I'm sorry, I fucked up. It's always a white kid. The shooters are always white kids. They're crazy. They're on Ritalin and Adderall and all this ass. That's really what's going on. What a damn shame, and God bless America and the hardworking principals in this country that are willing to stop terroristic threats from these leftist Islamic fools. That's all I'm gonna say. Some good news for everybody. Johnny Somalia was sentenced to 6 months hard labor in prison for being a fucking douche in fucking Korea and shit.
Woke Pack for live.
Well fucking deserved. I hate this motherfucker. I don't even know why people were watching him and were fucking sending him money and made him a millionaire for a little bit. But luckily, he got busted down there in Korea for doing this fucking shit and annoying the shit out of people. Because you know that's a real lady. That's not a statue. It's one of those people that just sits there and shit. You're supposed to give him money. He's over here being a fucking pussy. Look at him. Fucking being annoying and shit. God damn it. I would have just punched him. Anyways, fuck this guy. He got arrested. And now the people look at this guy celebrating. He says, "I was in the courtroom with the verdict. And when he walked in, no trolling, no antics, no dancing around like a homosexual. I mean, his hair wasn't even dyed like it usually is. He knew he was fucking screwed," he said. "In my country, we don't fuck around. That shit don't fly. And plus, we're racist against blacks." So he knew he was getting fucked. And he was desperate. He lied about being a college student, even though he graduated already. He tried to say he missed his family. Even his mom and his grandmother came over here crying, saying, "Please don't arrest my baby boy. Please, we can't live without him." They were saying. So sad, this Korean guy's saying. "I hope harassing Koreans and being black, being a public nuisance was worth a hard labor in prison time, motherfucker. Because they're going to whip you. Make you fucking dig holes and then fill them back in for no reason. Yeah. In the mountains, motherfucker, with no shirt on. They're going to be whipping you too." He goes, I hope the prosecutors appeal because they need more than 6 months. It's not enough. We want the maximum sentence, which would be life in federal fucking prison in South Korea. In fact, the maximum prison sentence would be them sending him to North Korea so Kim Jong-un would take care of him and shit. Do as you will, And he would too. He didn't give a fuck about nobody, especially no blacks. They don't like blacks over there. Nothing to be racist. The Asians do not like blacks whatsoever because they all fuck their women. And the women like it because they got humongous dicks. Y'all seen the porn. I don't lie. Good luck, Johnny. This guy's saying there's a petition right now, which I encourage everybody to find on the internet and sign. Everybody asking the judge to make sure to give him the maximum sentence. 6 months is not enough for this motherfucker to learn his lesson, is what we're saying. Fuck this guy. Moving on to more shameful acts from celebrities. Jake Paul has finally exposed himself to be what everybody already knows. As his drug dealer gives him some drugs underneath while no one's looking. He takes a slice of pizza, and then he decides while no one's looking, let me just pop these pills in my mouth. And in about 45 minutes, I'm going to start sweating like an animal. And my eyes are going to be rolling in the back of my head. And I'm going to feel amazing. I
am live.
Fuck you, Jake Paul. Piece of shit. I'm glad you got your ass beat by that fucking real boxer. Not like no little fucking fake fights you've been fighting, you fucking pussy. By the way, I only say that because I don't know him. I think if I knew him, I wouldn't call him a pussy. Unless I knew a bigger guy than him, then I would definitely call him a pussy. And only if that bigger guy was with me all the time. Fuck this guy, is all I gotta say. Anyway, fuck this druggie. We're gonna talk about more shameful acts. And probably the most shameful acts everybody should know about because none other than Jada Pinkett Smith has once again shamed Big Willie style the only way she knows how, by going on the interview and spilling the beans.
Now, first of all, I'm really shocked because, mind you, I'm not there. We haven't called each other husband and wife in a long time. Now, first...
She's talking about when he slapped Chris Rock. Apparently, they weren't even together, even though they were there publicly together. And they weren't even sleeping, or she was fucking some of the children's friends at that moment, and some of his friends. And he was probably having sex with gay men. So they weren't together at this time, when he slapped Chris Rock, according to her.
First of all, I'm really shocked, because... Mind you, I'm not there. We haven't called each other husband and wife in a long time. I'm like, what is going on right
keep
now?
My wife's
name out of your mouth, right? And I'm like, but now I'm really worried for Will because I don't know what's going on. Chris looks to me and he says, Jada, I meant no harm. Now, I'm just out of it because I'm really worried about
And what's Will doing? He's just sitting there?
And Will's still talking. He's like, he's still, because now he's mad because Chris is talking to me. And I go, Chris, this is about some old shit. That's all I could think to say, right? And I couldn't really take in his apology.
You became the bad guy. Look what Jada made him do. Jada rolled her eyes, and look what he did. He ran up there and hit Chris. Poor Will. That's what the narrative became.
Yeah.
So poor Will because of the
adulterous wife
Yeah.
who forced him to go to the table and sit there, you know what I mean? And now look at what she's done. She has the power with an eye roll to make him go up and slap somebody on stage.
Well, at least she admitted it.
Wolfpack, live.
You stupid bitch. You whore. Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. What are you going to do? She admitted it right there in front of everybody. She ain't lying. She said, oh, yeah, I'm an adulteress. I put him up and shamed him. And now I'm going to do it again while we're drinking here with Hoda in the morning. Oh, yeah.
Wolfpack, live.
But since we are talking about disgusting fucking women in Hollywood, none other than Katy, well, not Hollywood, just famous people in general, all right? I don't care. These people are all in the same club. Katy Perry has been accused by none other than that nobody lesbian, Ruby Rose. By the way, used to be Batgirl for like a whole minute, and then they fucking canceled the show because it was too gay, too tomboyish. This chick says, I don't know, she was being too lesbian, they said. I don't think so. I liked her in John Wick, but a lot of people said she was being a real lesbian. I mean, which is weird because she is a lesbian, so I don't know how the fuck you can be too lesbian when you are one. But apparently she was. But, believe it or not, Katy Perry was even more of a lesbian because now this chick is accusing her of fucking trying to SA her. SA is what they say on YouTube when you cannot say sexually abused because apparently YouTube blocks you or some shit. But anyway, this chick SA'd her or some shit. I don't know. She says she was drunk and high after partying and going to a concert, and because it was Katy Perry's concert and shit, they were on tour and got invited to go backstage and do drugs. So she went back there and shit. And she decided to pass out because she said that she thought that Katy Perry was coming on to her the whole night. And so she says, oh, well, like, she was being flirty and kind of like trying to touch my boobs, but since I kind of don't have boobs, I couldn't really tell if she was being perverted or not, because it could have been just touching my chest. You know, it's one of these non-binary things. I kind of don't understand either. But anyways, so she said, I'm just going to pretend to fall asleep on this black guy's lap, and that way the black guy will protect me. Well, little did she know that the black guy was one of the crew there with Katy Perry. And Katy Perry winked at the guy and said, we got her. And the guy says, yes, we do. Yes, we do. So apparently, according to Ruby Rose, Katy Perry took her underwear off and pulled up her skirt and set her disgusting, hairy, sweaty, dirty snatch right on her face. And it woke her the fuck up. And she projectile vomited all over the floor and shit. And that everybody laughed at her. And Katy Perry was mad because she didn't fucking get her pussy licked like she thought she was going to. So yeah, this is apparently what she's accusing her of. This happened like 16 years ago.
Take that, take that, take that.
And so we'll see how this turns out, man. This is some serious accusations that you asked me. They're pretty graphic and detailed. Now I understand why they say you should say SA on YouTube. So luckily, we're going to get away with everything I just said because I said SA. So, cheers to SA.
Wolfpack 4 live.
By the way, if anybody knows what the fuck this SA shit's supposed to mean, let me know. Anyways. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Shannon Elizabeth, the hottie of our dreams, has said she is starting an Onlyfans.
Wolfpack 4 live.
It's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people that are kind of just saying like, it's like 20 years too late to be getting on OnlyFans. But quite frankly, I mean, what are we gonna see that we didn't already see in all of its glory? By the way, and you all know exactly what I'm talking about because we were all there.
This is too much.
Oh, you see, oh, there.
Oh, this is incredible.
Oh.
Oh my God, this is too much.
Oh, you see, oh, there that goes.
Whoa.
Oh, jeez. God bless the internet.
Ay, ay, ay.
Do it, take it off.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was the best movie in the world. That's fucking, I mean, god damn it. There'd never been a hotter chick in Hollywood when this happened. And she fucking took that bra off too. And we saw her in all her glory. For a good fucking 5-6 minute scene. Guys, that was amazing. God damn it.
Wolfpack, live.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, what are we gonna miss? I mean, another thing it might actually ruin what we've already seen for some of you. I'm kind of curious. Oh yeah, cheers.
Wolfpack, live.
We'll see how it goes. I mean, really, you only have to wait like fucking that afternoon, and it'll leak on the internet. Everybody will see it. Don't pay for this. Don't pay for this. She's got more money than you ever will already. You don't need to send her money. But speaking of sluts, none other than ex-slut Asa Carrera has passed the Texas bar exam to become an attorney.
Live.
If you don't know who the fuck Asa Carrera is, you dumb son of a bitch, she was one of the hottest fucking porn stars back in the 90s. You should definitely check her out. But it's crazy because she has now achieved something that another porn star, and I'm sure the fucking the comments down here are talking about it. Here it is! Cheers!
Wolfpack, live.
Is Kim Kardashian upset that another retired porn star could pass the bar, but she couldn't? Yeah. She's an idiot, man. This chick is smart. I'm not gonna say it because she made her money and then she left and shit. Now she's like over here just about to defend fucking. You know why she did this is she owes Ron John Jeremy a fucking favor, and she gonna get him out of jail. Just you watch, it's gonna happen. Yeah. Anyways, congratulations to fucking Asa Carrera and everything that she brought to our fucking Saturday evenings when our parents weren't home. Back in the 90s. Cheers!
Live.
Yeah. We love you. If we ever get arrested, we'll definitely be calling your ass a bitch. Alright, anyways, moving along. Guess what? A bunch of fucking nerds went to fucking Comic-Con or some ass CinemaCon, and Kevin Feige decided to come out and he said, I'm gonna allow phones and shit, and you can record everything I say and shit. But then when we show the trailer, you gotta put your phones away, he said. So they're gonna show them a trailer. But anyways, he did come out and say some spoilers before the trailer. We'll get into that in a little bit. He told these pussies that apparently Avengers Doomsday is gonna start right after Endgame left off, which makes a lot of sense. I'll explain a little bit. But everybody making fun because basically everyone's saying, yeah, because this motherfucker knows that Phase 4 and Phase 5 sucked ass and nobody saw it, and so there's no point on even including any of it, or any of the Kang storylines or any of the other storylines, and nothing that led into nowhere. Let's just forget about the Skrulls. Let's forget about Rhodey coming back and being absent. Let's forget about fucking the rings of Shang-Chi that sent some signal into space. Let's forget about fucking the fucking Kang the Conqueror. Let's forget about Vision. Let's forget about everything. All right, we're gonna start all over, and the movie is gonna start because we've already gone over it. We know what fucks up the incursions is that Steve Rogers, when he went and stayed back with Peggy Carter, cause the incursion. So this is where the movie's going to start. At the end of Endgame, where Steve Rogers goes back and stays with Peggy Carter, and they have a child. And then Loki visits them and tells them, you're not supposed to be here. They're going to prune the universe, but I'll take you somewhere where you can exist and know you don't exist, so you can exist. And he takes them to the Fantastic Four universe. That's basically, he just spoiled how the movie's starting. It's not going to start with Doctor Doom killing all the Kangs. It's not going to start with ass. It's going to start with fucking Steve Rogers at the end of Endgame staying with Peggy Carter and then having a child. Before Loki visits them, relocates them to the Fantastic Four universe, and then flash forward, here we are in the future. Present time, or some shit. Anyways, here's the description of the goddamn trailer, and the rumor is that we're getting the trailer this Monday. We shall see. So far, there are no leaks, and I stayed up as late as I could trying to find them. There have been no leaks because everyone who took out their cell phones during the showing of this trailer was grabbed, snatched, and escorted the fuck out of there, they said. So we don't have anything. Here is the description. It starts with somebody saying something's coming, something we may not be able to deter. And you see the X-Mansion, and it's fucked up. As you say, we see Dr. Doom, and he's kneeling, and his face looks scarred. It's all deformed and shit. And then Thor remarks that he's fought many enemies and threats that scare him. Less than this. Saying all his heroes and friends have died. Everything they sacrifice will mean nothing if they don't stand together. And he's talking to the Fantastic Four, to the new Avengers and the Avengers, because they're all like angry and fighting him. And he's trying to tell them like, hey, we gotta stick together. And then we get Thor, a footage of Thor, and he's walking towards Doom. And he's holding Stormbreaker, which is the axe, and as he's walking towards him. And then the Fantastic Four, they meet the MCU heroes. Then we get clips of Shang-Chi fighting Gambit. We see Mystique, Rebecca Romaine Stamos, turns into Yelena, Florence Pugh. Then Thor leaps with Stormbreaker at Dr. Doom, and Dr. Doom stops it with his hand. Like nothing. It says, then we see Steve Rogers go up to Thor, and he says, hey, pal. And Thor says, that's not possible. And then Steve reaches, and he grabs Mjolnir, like it comes to him. And then that's where the trailer ends. And by the way, they showed this image, and they said that this is Doom. This is the way you're going to look in the movie 100%. I don't know if the trailer's coming on Monday. I mean, it's pretty shitty of Marvel to not release the trailer when you've already showed it to people. I've always said it's shitty of studios to do that. Oh, but people paid money to see it before everyone. I don't give a fuck. Fuck those nerds. They would have paid money to go lick ass anyways. Just take their money. But give us, the rest of us, some shit to look at. That's all I'm trying to say. God damn it. Those dumb sons of bitches. We'll see if they leak this or not. But anyways, I do want to say thank you guys for being here. Joku, Merkaba, Roast, Street Team Toady, you motherfuckers. And that other one person who showed up for a little bit. I forget what his name was. Something about like, I don't know. I like children. I don't know. I don't. But that person was being disgusting. Fuck you. Don't ever come to my channel again. Dumbass. Anyways, I think I'm done ranting for tonight, you motherfuckers. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Like I say, Joku, I love you. Thank you. We'll see you guys WrestleMania weekend. We're gonna be watching WrestleMania on the Discord Saturday and Sunday. I'll probably start streaming around 5 p.m. I think the pre-show starts like at 3 and shit. I ain't gonna stream that early. But we'll start streaming around 5 p.m. most likely. Anyways, I'll see you guys this weekend. I got a good closure for you all. So enjoy, you motherfuckers. Thank you all for the woke pack.
For live.
And enjoy this last closure for you all.
Straight from the underground. Woke back. Straight from the underground. Drunk as fuck. High as fuck. Straight from the underground. Drunk as fuck. Woke as fuck. Woke back.
For live.
What the fuck, man? Fucking running like lady, eh?